What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? For it is I, James, and the great Courtney one who's invisible to you. RedoptionAgency.com, 21 years. Selling on eBay full time, baby. And for those asking, it'll be 22 years in August. All right, now. Well. I got some stuff to ship out. We got some numbers to talk about. We can check on some YouTube stuff. Dang, don't judge me. Dang. All right, let's get it on. Shall we? Oh, if you're coming back again? Oh, okay, it's somebody else. Somebody just keeps sending me all these lowball offers for rap CDs. I'm just like, no. I don't do $50s. I'm not taking $5 for a $20 item. It's just not going to happen. Not in your wildest of dreams. No. So you can just stop it now. Stop it now. Ooh, watch out. You're gonna lose control. Cool it now. Ooh, watch out. Robbie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. I love the Gary. Here's who you like. Watch out. All right, so the refresh. All right. So yesterday we started off a little bit a slow side because of the shutdown. But last night, again, a shutdown. Actually, it started about 12 midnight and went through about 9 this morning without anything going on. We're at 9:49 right now. So since 9 o'clock, we've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4 orders come in since 9. But between 12 and 9, I had 2 items. So here he is again, another item, $2. No, if this is a counter on the $1.50 I declined, no, it's not going to happen. Not for no $10 item. Get off the drugs, please. Drugs and eBay offers do not mix. Kind of like alcohol and social media. It's just something that does not mix, does not end very well. All right. So yesterday it still didn't feel right totally, but I made it at least past my low point. So spam. Perfectly fine with the day. I got $795. So at least I made it past my 720 low point where I like to be. So that being said, when I got up this morning at 9 o'clock, I had $36. I'm like, oh, because like 12 to 9, it was just desolate, which still kind of goes in with the whole crap that happened last Thursday night. So the catastrophe that was the eBay updates, maintenance, whatever the hell they were doing. So we're at 9 minutes till 10. I'm at $97. But let's see what the count pieces looked like yesterday. All right, well, the count pieces were at least on track. I mean, with organic, 21 items. So I'm the way that they're setting up promoted now, I feel lucky to get past 20 organics in a day, just because of the way they piggyback everything's promoted now type of thing. So, and 39 promoted, 21 organic. So, so we're at 6 items sold today, 5 promoted, 1 organic. So that is the day. Starting the day. Yesterday I started up, I forget the percentage, but it was, I think, 20%, right? Now I'm at 18.5% up. So starting out the day a little bit lower percentage-wise, but at least this month has been, I I got extra money. Like, the past 2 years have been kind of like breaking even. I mean, I had a little to spend here and there, but I didn't have any huge payouts for myself right at the end of the month beyond my payroll and stuff. Money I could just do whatever with, right? So as of today, the 20th, I was $1,500 plus. Now, I have to explain this because people go ask me a million questions when I talk money. My profit, I like to have, covers everything with the business related, including my payroll. Jan gets a little payroll. Adrian gets a little payroll. It covers the storage lockers. It covers the cars, the cell phone bill, all the stuff business related. It covers all that. And then so when I say my profit, I mean anything beyond at that. So anything beyond me getting paid, Jan getting paid, Adrian getting paid, all the bills being paid. For me, that's my profit. That's the stuff I'm going to get taxed on, right? The profit of the business. That's the money I need to do something with, so Uncle Sam don't take half of it. So when I say $1,500, that's the money I got to go, what am I going to do with that money? Because it's got to go somewhere so I don't pay all the taxes on it, or Uncle Sam take half of it. So I either buy a product, do a payment disbursement to myself, so then my payroll jumps at the end of the year. So then I'm still paying payroll tax, obviously, but I'm not at least paying, it's going somewhere. It's going in my pocket. At least I think the percentage-wise, it's better to do it as payroll than just to say, oh, it's business profit. Da, da, da. I'm not 100% there because I'm not the tax man. I leave that to them. He just said, show no profit. Make sure you do something with it. Take it as a payment. Take it as spend it, whatever, right? So as of right now, $1,500. Then YouTube will kick in. My YouTube payment will come out in 5 days, and that's $1,500. So that's $3,000. I'm already going to be in the positive this month that I got to do something with that money, right? YouTube is tied in the business name. It goes all into my business account. So technically, that's business money. So then I'll be up $3,000 in profit, not counting what happens in the next 10 days. Hopefully, eBay doesn't take my profit away and everything starts tanking, right? Then that starts eating your profit away. If I'm not breaking even and things go south with this website. But so as of right now, where it stands, I've got $3,000 I got to look to do something with at the end of the month and go, what do I do with it? So that's a good thing. That's a good problem to have. So that means if Jan wants to run to the bins anytime this month, she can go ahead and do it. Get her little enjoyment in, but she's stuck at work, so she's not off till Saturday. Then we'll do some yard sale Saturday. So hopefully all that keeps going in the right direction. Last 7 days is down a little bit though because of those horrible days we had. Wednesday and Friday. All right. Cover everything here. Got off on a little sidetrack, so I think so. All right, so let's go. So now I'm at $134, so I just jumped up another $40. So somebody just paid for something. Some Tommy Hilfiger shoes. And I don't know if you remember the one yard sale, I picked up those old Matchbox cars. Well, I separated the cars out because they were not original to the boxes, and I listed the boxes separate, empty boxes, and one of those boxes just sold for $6 plus shipping. So the box alone. So swallowed a little saliva there. All right, let's go to YouTube. I want to see how much that last week's yard sale is up to now. So I think I spent about $85. I'm still not 100% because I didn't go back and watch the video. But I think, let's just call it $90, another $90 video. I want to see where I'm at now on that video. $39. So $39 of that $90 is already paid back via you guys watching the video. So beautiful. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. So that's awesome. One day I'm going to break even and even make a profit on those videos. That's going to be cool when I get to that point. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be totally tubular, dude. Like, for sure. Like, oh my God. Hello. All right, let's get into some comments and questions before we get to shipping. The dream thing checks out except for when you have nightmares about your job. When I was talking about dreaming about picking. I used to have nightmares so often that it felt like I was at work while I was sleeping, like working overtime without pay. My only nightmares I had were all kind of like, and I use this term very, 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 very lightly, PTSD kind of related to where I grew up. I always have, it hasn't happened in actually probably 2 or 3 months, if not a little bit longer, maybe 4. But used to almost like once a month I would have this like dream where I'm stuck on the front porch of my house and there's somebody coming by doing a drive-by and I can't find the right place to hide and can't get back into the house. And so like that was that's always been like a reoccurring thing for most of my life. So it's always contributed to like almost like PTSD, just when we were younger, having to like roll onto the floor off the couch because we slept in the living room, which is right by the street. So you want to get down as far as possible when you hear the gunshots. So coming down your street. eBay needs a defibrillator to wake up. Let's see. Pete actually did contact and offer more. He mentioned it. Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. I was basically coming down on the people who was attacking them, because having that kind of outlook, not knowing everything that's going on behind the scenes, that's the people. And then doing things that low, that stuff, no, that's not cool. Not cool at all. I've sold for over 15 years. It's not the international shipping. I've opted out and back in a few times. No difference. It varies for different people. It appears. No, but that's why we never said anything about definitely. That was an answer. Plunged over 30K in sales in 2 months. eBay screwed something up internally, and factor in that inflation has really chipped away at everyone's money. It's going to get rougher. This is more than just eBay. It's 95% eBay. 95% eBay. If you pay attention, stuff's still flying off people's shelves. People are still buying $100 shoes. People are still buying $300 purses. People are still buying tons of $10 and $15 items from me. People know how to pivot when things go up. Inflation to me really takes an impact when it seems more, I don't know, I kind of want to say hard hitting. Like, sure, it's there for food and gas for sure, 100%, but we as Americans always overeat anyway. So all you have to do is cut your meals in half and you're saving that money right there. That's the way I kind of look at it. So, or instead of buying that, name brand it for X amount, you're paying half price for the off brand. So I think Americans have gotten smart enough to know how to pivot in situations. Now, if it was more, I think, like harder hitting, like a little, I think we were right at the line. And just one little thing could tip it really over the edge is the way I was feeling. I always felt like we were walking the line of that inflation thing where it's not really hurting because we know how to adjust, but we were right at that line where just like the next big thing could really topple it, if you know what I mean. That's the way I kind of perceived it with all the stuff I intake per day. But who's to say I'm right? But who's to say I'm wrong? All right. While you scored big time, I wish the garage sales here were that dealing. Nice. I keep mothballs and dry sheets around my clothing inventory to keep the bugs and rodents away. Well, thankfully, we have no bugs and rodents, really. That gnat got in here. Every once in a while, we'll have a fly that sneaks in. But I got the net on the door, so when I leave the door open for Courtney, it's really hard for the flies to sneak in. So, and even we get sprayed like quarterly, but they haven't sprayed inside this house in probably 2 years because I've seen nothing. I haven't even seen a spider in 2 years. So not even spiders are coming out to play. They're all, if there's any, they're hidden, well hidden. So been lucky on that part. So technology everywhere is acting up this week. The parking sensors on my cars aren't beeping anymore. I don't think eBay and your parking sensors are kind of related there, but let's see what else you got to say. The last 2 weeks, which could cause somebody to bump into something, so I know I can't trust those anymore. I can tell you that the sensors on the side of cars, on the mirrors with passing cars, those things are 50-50. On all the cars I've ever driven, those things are 50-50. And it could just be like a dirt on covering it up a little bit or something. I don't know. I go to the post office and their systems are down a couple of times this week. Today on Poshmark, I wasn't able to see photos on certain listings. It's the Chinese. They're doing those solar blasts and taking out our electronics. It's a conspiracy, I tell you. Conspiracy. We're under attack. Enjoy the yard sales. Sorry about Vern. I can't even tell you how happy I am that summer is here. Love the garage sales, yard sales, church sales, estate sales, barn sales. Barn sales. I want to go to a barn sale. That's awesome. I've been waiting for some church sales because that's when you can score and clean up. I haven't seen none of the churches that normally do one around here once a year. I haven't seen any signs yet. So, oh my God, I have that Kevin Nash cutout in my garage. I also have Scott Hall. Nice. Get the whole wolf pack. Ooh, wolf pack is back. It's mad. My store's jacked up. I can always tell when I don't get feedback for like 5 or 6 days that something bad is going on. Feedback? I don't even pay attention to feedback. I don't pay attention to feedback. Not gonna lie to you guys. I think they're gonna lie to us right now. Normally when somebody says I'm not gonna lie to you, they're gonna lie to you. Let's see. Not gonna lie to you guys. I'm a small seller with over 300 items. While not taking eBay seriously, I usually sell 1 or 2 items a month. This past month, I had 15 sales. Let me make sure I'm reading that right. I usually sell 1 or 2 items a month. This past month, I had 15 sales and made a little over $800. When I say small, I'm a small seller. Even before the good month, I had been shaping some things up, and I think I just got lucky because I found a new place to source from. But however, I do think there is a slowdown going on. Well, I'm glad you're killing it. And like this month too, I feel like it's 90% back. So, did you try sending the video to whoever produces Storage Wars? I probably have. I don't remember. It's been so long. It was 8 years ago when we made the video. So I know I've sent it to, I looked up all those types of shows and sent it to the production company, sent it to like the stars on the show, just in case they have any influence or they might want to produce it, something. Yeah. So, yeah. Let's see here. We get gnats randomly in our house. I have no idea where they come from, and they're usually a pain to get rid of. Fruit, maybe. Maybe you got some fruit fly type gnats. If you have a lot of fruit in your house, they get in pretty easily. We haven't really had much fruit in the house this summer yet, and I haven't noticed any around the kitchen sink. So Normally, when we have fruit in the kitchen, around the kitchen sink, there's some little fruit fly type gnats, if you will. I guess they're fruit fly type gnats. I don't know. I just call them that just because they seem to be attracted to the fruit. But, so I don't know if they come in through the drains or what. I don't know. It's weird. I don't really think they could, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a gnat. I couldn't tell you. Wait. Oh, here we go. They came out of your drains. They're actually called drain gnats. Well, there we go. Somebody just answered that. Perfect. How awesome is that? There you go. I kind of speculated they came out of them drains. It seemed like it, but I wasn't 100% sure. And somebody confirms that. So maybe it's a possibility. Aha. Only if there are good dreams. I have nightmares about my IT job. But I get good dreams and getting tons of listings done for reselling. I have nightmares about my day job as well. Sometimes I realize I'm not sleeping. Awesome video. Please do more like this if you get the chance. That'd be my yard sale video. I think my favorite thing was the mask light switch cover. Yes. I think I put that up for like $25 too, plus my 30% off kicked on. So that was a cool little piece. I'm a new subscriber here on YouTube and eBay. I received your eBay store newsletter and decided to send one to my subscribers and past customers. I'm small scale for now. The sales I had this past weekend were a combination of newsletter sales and offer sales. eBay sure is funky. Nice. Nice. Yeah, don't forget to take advantage of all those little things. I do them every couple of weeks. I'll send them to the followers, and I send them to past 30 days, and I send them to under 30 days people. And I always send them like 5% more than you can get in my store, just to kind of entice them to come back. Because like I always do 15 to offer to watch, 10 to offer to watchers. So I do 15 when I send out those newsletters. All right, let's get to shipping. Shipping some stuff in the house. I got no topic today. Let me go on YouTube and see if anything worthwhile pops up, since it's usually a lot of random stuff. Richard Rawlings bought 5 Ferraris that were used in a movie. I always think it's funny. Well, I don't think it's funny, but it's kind of cool. Like on the growth of my YouTube store, yesterday I called it a YouTube store, the YouTube channel. Like I used to always set like benchmarks. Like I want to be bigger. I want to get to that channel's level and then beyond type of thing, and to see if I can actually catch up and surpass people. Because you would think that I guess that would tell you how fast you're growing and stuff, right? Like how well you're doing. And that's when I started paying attention to subscribers compared to view counts. Because you'll have like the Rockstar Flipper guy, Casey. I always go, I want to get to there. That was one of my benchmark levels to get to. And I was going by number of views. And I see he's got like 125,000 subscribers. I've got like going on, headed towards 16,000. But his videos I want to say, I'm either even or a little bit over when it comes to the views of the videos that he gets compared to what I get. So he's one I considered trumped. I got there type of thing. Not in subscriptions, but in views of videos. Like his last one was 1.2, then 1, 1.7, 1.8, 1.8, 3.3, 2.3, 4.3, right? So then I look at my last 8. And I got 1.6, 2, 3, 2.1, 3.7, 2.8, 3.1, 2. That kind of tells me, without getting a calculator out, I'm a little bit over him, it seems like, because I don't have no ones. He's got I got 1, and that was yesterday's. And he's got a lot of ones, thousands. So I've kind of jumped over him, but with a whole lot less subscribers, which makes if you're doing YouTube, and we're talking a little YouTube and stuff, it's not the subscriber count that matters. Like, don't go out and buy subscribers. None of that stuff matters. What matters are the ones who's watching your content. They subscribe because of something you've done in a video, right? And the bad thing is he could have done just like Bearded Picker did. Bearded Picker had one video go totally viral. They were spread on, I think it was Reddit or something, when he bought some stuff at a Walmart. And that got him a flood of subscribers, but those subscribers did not convert into views for his other videos on a consistent level. Because I think he was a benchmark too, but I think I might have even surpassed him now. Let me go check. And I'm not saying this to brag. I'm just saying this when you're building a channel, find some benchmarks to get to push yourself to. But now I'm saying don't do it in the subscriber field. Do it in the view field. There's people who's got fewer subscribers than me who's getting more views than me. So you gotta find that way to connect with your audience that's going to get them to watch more consistently. So it's not about how many subscribers you have. It's about how many views you get. So let me go check. Bearded Picker. I think that was his channel name, right? Yeah. Yeah, so he's got 71,000 subscribers. See, his last video was 663, 918, 420, 858, 718. Yeah, so I've really jumped past him with a whole lot less subscribers. So it's not about the subscribers, it's about getting those people to enjoy your content and to get something from your content. One or the other, or both. So those were two of the benchmarks that I wanted to set myself to get to, and I've surpassed that. So now I'm trying to find like the next level of who do I want to come after and jump, you know? So yeah. Like Marcus from Dix's Pickens, he's going to probably overtake me. He's got 6.59 thousand subscribers, right? 1.8, 4.1, 7.4, 5, 12, 15, 3.7, 3.1. So he's jumped past me with a whole lot less subscribers. So it's not about the subscribers. It's about getting those watchers. So very good, Marcus. Very good. Very, very good. Yesterday I thought about going live, just random live while I list. And then last night I had a video that I went live and I'm in my office, and for some reason I forgot I was live. Next thing I know, there's a bathtub in my office, and I take off my clothes and start taking a bath right there in my office. And then I realize the camera's on and I'm live. I'm like, crap, that's probably gonna get me kicked off YouTube. Weird. But funny. All right, let's get these shipping fired up. I didn't pull everything. I just pulled what had to go out today, since it's a 3-day weekend and my truck's going to be packed. Figure knock this out and get it there, and get the rest of the stuff later. Dun, 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 dun. Boo, 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 boo. Come on. That was kind of a topic, but a very short one, wasn't it? Finding benchmarks. Let me go ahead and just... I can box this up while I'm here. These are those two Roombas I talked about yesterday. Roomba brush parts. I think they came from the Benz, I believe. If I remember correctly. Come on. You got like an 1/4 of an inch too short. I will make it work. You will fit in here, one way or another. As Angelica would say, one way. I can't do her voice, so one way or another. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you one way or another. Get you one way or another. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you one way or another. Alright, first up. For some reason, he didn't ship me out these CDs from yesterday. It was the 6 CDs, the punk CDs. They sold for $19.50. Headed to Hagerstown, Maryland. I don't know why he didn't ship those out. Those should have been the first things he shipped out. One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you one way or another. Boom, 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 boom. Dad, all my medium-sized mailers are big news. These might be too small. We got you. Barely got you. All right, 148. So that don't get lost. Next up, we've got Tag Team Champions of the World. So for $10.50, headed to Boulder, Colorado. And I want to just put it in that. Put it in a LP mailer, but I got to run upstairs and grab those. So I'll throw that one aside. I'll grab that in a minute after the thing. So we got the 2 Roomba brush attachments. And they sold for $20, headed to Georgia. Lizella, Georgia. 258. Dun, 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 dun. 16 by 13 by 6. 16, 13, 6. Boom, chicka boom, chicka boom, ba boom. Yeah, those cassettes I was wondering yesterday I couldn't find. It aired out and didn't send the tracking numbers over. That's what ended up happening. So I was like, knew something was up there. Something wasn't right. Nice one. I got a lot of boxes this weekend. All right, next up we've got a movie lot. Road to Perdition. Stardust. And Wreck-It Ralph. Headed to Miami, Oklahoma. Miami what? Sold for $838. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, that needs resurfaced. That's the DVD. I've yet to have a Blu-ray that needed to be resurfaced. Also like a PS4, even a PS3. I don't think I've ever resurfaced a PS3 game. Media 9-5. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. I've listened to one song so far, the new Dolly Parton album with Rob Halford. Song with Rob Halford, Nikki Sixx, and John 5 on it. It's actually pretty good. Maybe I'll see what I can find today and listen to it again. Alright, I only listened to it once so far. And just one song. See if there's any more released out there yet. Next up, we've got a couple of shirts. Are you ready for a shirt like, yeah, going to Kansas City, Missouri. These two sold for $28. We got a Chaps Ralph Lauren Polo Marco and a Wrangler button-up. How can you not just love simple stuff like this? Like all this stuff. Simple stuff. Paying the bills, putting money in my pocket, growing Jan's retirement replacement. See, that's the thing, when eBay can get to working consistently, like all the time, it ain't just going to be YouTube money that's going to help Jan retire. I mean, like I said, I'm going to have 3,000 plus this month. Should have a little more if things don't go south. Not that far away from letting Jan slow down, step back, whatever she wants to do. Not that far away. When everything's flowing perfectly, you know? Or at least flowing right. We're not perfectly right now. We're not perfect right now, and it's not that far, so. But we got a ways to go. Ways to go. Baby, here I am, I'm a man. I can give you what you want, but I don't know the words to that song. Not that far away. That would really be an awesome day when that does happen. It will be an awesome day. How about that? It's about putting the positive thoughts into the universe that it will happen. And like I said, it's not about getting all those subscribers. They ain't going to make it happen. What's going to make it happen are you guys helping view and eBay working properly. That's what's going to make it happen. So, as always, of course, I appreciate every one of you for putting up with me. We've got this Women's Army hat with a little bow on it, a little flower. So for $9.50, headed to Brooklyn, New York. And my head's just been in a think mode last few days, just going how to create that next content level, right? Like, I've got these videos. These aren't going anywhere because you guys keep me company while I ship. And from what I understand, I keep you company while you work. So these aren't going anywhere. So then we had the yard sale on a Saturday. And it's like, okay, what do I do next to make it actually benefit everybody, right? Benefit you guys watching. Benefits the time I take to make. So that's where I'm wrapping my head around. It's like, while I'm in this transition, not really transition phase, but creation phase, if you will, and I'm getting back my personality, my extrovert personality. Do I start going live more often and just trying different things? We got this NWO keychain here. New world order. Sold for $7, headed to Crofton, Maryland. And if you're new to my videos, the prices I give do not include the shipping I charge. And then also on that note too, I'm also thinking business on eBay side. Okay, what can I do to elevate the eBay game? I love the simple stuff. I've got tons of the simple stuff. But mixed within that simple stuff is some decent dollar stuff, right? It's just, I don't know where's where, and I have to get through it one box at a time. So then I'm like, okay, well, the way I got everything set up now, I grab a box and I just try to blast through it as fast as possible. So the day before yesterday, I got 200 listed. Yesterday, I made it to 100. And then I've also got already drafted 60 for today. All I have to do is take the pictures. So I'm already going to be 60 up for the day today after probably 30 minutes of taking pictures. So we got another, are you ready? Metro Public Safety hat and a Slice of Life Southern Illinois healthcare hat. Both together sold for $18, headed to McAdoo, Pennsylvania. So, but when I'm thinking the eBay part of it too, I'm also thinking how to keep my head in a certain mindset to make sure I can stay more consistent myself, right? Not get distracted as much. Keep my head down and going more, because it's hard when you work from home by yourself. If you don't have the right ambiance, I guess you could say, and your head starts wandering and thinking about, starts thinking about one thing over another, that could slow your process down. Next thing you know, you're Googling it on the web, or you're looking for a video on YouTube just to answer your question. At least this is the way it is with me. So I have to find that like perfect drive that just stays consistent in my head, yet it's not repetitive, that I can keep going and keep thinking at the same time that I'm working. That doesn't drive me off. And kind of my creative process kind of does that for me. So I'm trying to stay within that, thinking what to do next. Because then I don't have to look anything up. I'm just cross-throwing ideas back and forth in my head as I'm working, type of thing, if that makes sense. The one thing that seems like it is kind of lacking on eBay this month, even though the sales have been more consistent, is like those instant items you put up. Like, I haven't sold nothing yet from Saturday's yard sales. I mean, it's only been 2 days since I've got it all listed, totally done, but, well, actually, I got one item here, sorry. That's what made me think of it. One item sold, and it's a cassette from the older ladies. So this cassette sold for $9, headed to Arlington, Texas. So I spent $65 with them. One cassette got me $9 back. So that's why I do what I do. For those little things like that, those little nuggets. That's what excites me. You spend $65 at a yard sale. I probably come home with piece count 100. No, with all those little toys, probably more than that. 150 piece count. Spend $65, one item, pays back $9 of that $65. Those little things like that is what has always excited me. And when you concentrate and think about that, that's what motivates you to keep doing this. Not motivates you, but gives you that extra spark. Like, yes. Gives you that extra drive. At least for me. Finally sold something on True Gatherer too. I haven't sold nothing on another website in, what, a good week and a half? Been a minute. Texas Beer Refinery t-shirt sold for $10.50, headed to League City, Texas. And then my head's already thinking about, like with my store, I get 25,000 free listings, and then I get 75,000 free media listings, right? So I know I'm getting close on the normal stuff, the 25,000. So it's like, once I get there, what do I do? Because then I'm going to start having to pay per listing again, because the next level is like $3,000 a month, from $300 to $3,000 a month. So you got to work. I have a lot to work before I can get to that level. But it's like, what do I start sacrificing stuff out of my store again? I got to think about that process, like how I'm going to handle it, what I'm going to do. Like, would all those little toys be worth putting up? Do I just put them in a lot? So I gotta start going down that road here shortly, so that I'm not paying all this extra money. See, the beauty about it right now is, as much as I can list every day, it's not costing me any extra. It's just costing me my time to do it. There's no extra out of money expense because I've got the free listings. Once it starts costing me out of pocket to do it, then I've got to start weighing options. American Acoustic CD sold for $5.40. Headed to Cutler, Indiana. We'll go ahead and resurface that too. So I'll just have to, change things up a bit, kind of shift a little, I guess. Maybe have to start doing a clearance section again, where I just try to clearance stuff out dirt cheap to move it. Matthew Sweet, Girlfriend cassette single, sold for $20, headed to Miami, Florida. I gotta see, I know with the Enterprise store, you can pay a certain amount a month for another additional X amount of listings. I got to see if that's true for the Anchor store or not. I don't think it is, but I don't know 100%. I'll have to look. Like for an extra 100 month, you get another 10,000 listings or something, you know, whatever. I'll have to look and see. We got the Runaways. Sold for $420, headed to Las Vegas, Nevada. And I got this vinyl here, but I got to go upstairs and bring down my vinyl things. But got a 12-inch single John Davis and the Monster Orchestra, A Bite of the Apple. And that sold for $17.50, headed to Los Angeles. Let me see if that True Gatherer is near. Nope, it's a vinyl. Floyd Kramer, the Best of LP, sold for $3.50. Let's go into unsold. See where it's hiding. What? That's a vinyl. I got to run upstairs and grab the mailer for that anyway. So I guess that's it. That is it. So we were at what? 135, 134. We're at 1040 and still at 134. Yeah, and that thing hasn't went off, has it? It did once. Twice. They just haven't paid, I guess. Oh, God. A Nike shirt for $7. Alrighty. That's active. Unsold. It's an LP18. Alright, I guess that is it for the morning video. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for all the likes, subscribes, and comments and such. And I will see you all in the next video. Later.